Just a caveat. There will be spoilers and a lot of redundant mentioning of Southeast Asia because representation. So yeah, I would consider Raya and the Last Dragon as a breakthrough, but not nearly on par with Crazy Rich Asians. Still, it's a first from Disney done right, sort of. Beyond the representation aspect, its main takeaway is something that everyone can really resonate with: trust. That's why this is for everyone. And yes, it is child friendly. But you have to constantly correct your kids not to emulate that overly cute Khan baby. I also love the idea that this was written with an intention to be unbiased in as far as coming up with an original storyline wherein it would not sound like it was only based off of just one particular actual Southeast Asian folktale. One nitpick or two though, the color palette choice after the first act. Case in point, Raya's eclectic crew of misfits. To me, sadly, some of them come across forgettable despite their unique, likable personalities. Even Raya's look, while warrior-ish, is, for lack of a better word, boring. These supporting characters lack distinct features, except Namari, of course. Seriously, who would forget that hairstyle? There are less color accents that would make sense culture-wise. Even some of the places they visit are brown tinged. I get it, the story should convey a semi-post-apocalyptic world, but there are many ways to play with other colors to contrast a dull scene. But Disney went with the interpretation that seems to be a common misconception about us in this part of Asia. I'm Filipino, by the way. Dear world, trust me, Southeast Asia is more than just being brown. We go beyond the spectrum of our skin tone. Anyways, enough with this ridiculous brown problem and on with the stuff that really made this an awesome Disney movie. So as the story progresses, expect yourself, you being a Southeast Asian, to succumb to jolts of shallow delight when you see a cultural reference. Personally, besides Lanzones fruit, are those Lanzones? The weapons and martial arts really tickled the nerd in me. I tell you, this film is surprisingly entertaining, filled with just the right amount of digestible humor and fight scenes. And yes, the butt-kickery fight scenes. Mind you, these are a rarity in traditional Disney sense. While it completely falls short in the musical department, it does deliver so many memorable and touching moments. My wife cried, by the way. A lot of the lines really hit home. These simply give the movie a soul. Well, besides Sisu, whom I consider now my favorite Disney dragon, Raya and the Last Dragon is truly a gem. It's a good 8 out of 10 for me. So the question now is, will Disney move forward and make a sequel of Raya and the Last Dragon? If you ask me, well, I would definitely support it. We need more Southeast Asian contents on mainstream. There's so much to explore and a lot of potentials to draw more from the world of Southeast Asia. It didn't really make big as far as overall reception is concerned, but I feel like the wrong turns and a bumpy ride, like casting East Asians instead of going for authentic and appropriate voice artists, these errors can be used as pavers that will lead to a path to a more grander storytelling. Southeast Asia rocks.